Hey team, welcome back. Leaders understand geniuses. It is that time of the year where new leaders are starting in their jobs and others are beginning to apply for that next role and have to advocate for themselves. It is about now that it suddenly becomes a reality that knowing a little bit more about leadership and how it works actually might help. Geniuses. It has been a long time favourite word of mine. You will often hear me talking about working in your zone of genius. Why? Because it is where work feels fabulous. It feels like, well, a little bit like fun. It feels, dare I say, easier, and the day ends feeling accomplished. Work just happens and it doesn't feel like a drama or hard. You get into the flow and you stay there. You can work for a really long time and hyperfocus seems natural. Do you recognise the feeling? Believe it or not, it can happen. So what is it all about? It is actually, firstly, knowing about yourself, knowing what pushes your buttons positively and negatively, what irritates you and stops you from working, what helps you towards success. And then great leaders know their team and their geniuses. Where do they work best? What jobs make them shine? And we all know how it feels when we are asked to do a job that you dread, and then even to get started and it feels like dragging through mud. Do I have to? How much longer? So let's work out this genius stuff. Knowing your genius is about working out where you find you and where others do too. It's about the best teams are where the points of joy differ. You work out what you find easy and amazing, and then what others find easy and amazing, and you put all the puzzle together. Working Genius, this is a book I've read and a tool and an online assessment I use from Patrick Lencioni. He offers an assessment and a way of unpacking all of this. Knowing your zone of genius and your teams makes your leadership a little smoother and makes work a lot more fun. Well, there are 6 geniuses, 2 that are more you and 2 that definitely aren't, and 2 that sit in the middle in the okay zone. Work yourself and your team out today. First one, wonder. When a team is underrepresented in the genius of wonder, it will often fail to identify serious problems or to take advantage of major opportunities. Teams without wonder don't take the time to collectively ponder and discuss what is going on in its environment. They prefer to just get things done. Unfortunately, they often fail to recognise that what they are getting done may not be addressing the most important needs within the organisation or the industry. The genius of wonder allows a team to spend adequate time with uncertainty and ambiguity, allowing it to dream and speculate and brainstorm and contemplate what matters most. Without wonder, that team may focus too much on being efficient without being effective. The second one is it goes into the widget thing. Invention. When a team is underrepresented in the genius of invention, it may find itself revisiting the same problems again and again and again and again, and frustrated that little progress is being made. Teams without invention may keep relying on the same product or service or idea, hoping that it will somehow work this time. They may become burned out and helpless as competitors are overtaking them in spite of all the hours and energy going into things. The genius of invention allows teams to generate novel solutions and ideas so that their hard work brings around real benefits. The third element, discernment. When a team is underrepresented in the genius of discernment, it will find itself trying to implement ideas or solutions that turn out to be inadequate or ineffective. Teams without discernment often experience high rates of failure in new products, services, or initiatives, wondering why they didn't notice problems or issues before launching. They often experience tension and blaming between the people who come up with the new ideas and those tasked with implementing them. And the genius of discernment allows teams to evaluate ideas and programs, making it possible to avoid bad ones before it's too late and tweak good ones to bring about the best possible outcome. So number 4 is about galvanizing. When a team is underrepresented in the genius of galvanizing, it will often fail to act on ideas or initiatives that once seemed so promising. Teams with this problem will wonder why less innovative competitors are experiencing more success than they are. Without galvanizing, teams fail to generate the enthusiasm and support necessary to get an idea or program off the ground, leaving them feeling conceptually brilliant and practically deficient. The genius of galvanizing ensures that good ideas get the attention and mobilization they need. Enablement. When a team is underrepresented in the genius of enablement, it will experience a lack of enthusiasm and camaraderie, leaving programs and projects to wilt or wither. Teams without enablement fail to respond to the passion and energy of the galvanizer. Good ideas fail to get traction, leaving team members to feel frustrated and isolated. The genius of enablement ensures that teams have the needed support and volunteerism that moves ideas and projects into the first stages of implementation. And finally, tenacity. When a team is underrepresented in the genius of tenacity, they will often fail to complete projects according to the desired standards, or to complete them at all. Teams without tenacity find that their collective energy and focus diminishes as soon as any endeavour loses its novelty and people move on to the next shiny object or emergency. The genius of tenacity ensures that teams finish well and allows them to see the full impact of the idea or project realised in the world. If you want to find out more about this, go to Patrick directly himself. https vimeo.com/vimeo.com/4679207771. I've drawn it on the image if you need it. Bottom line, make life easier.